Hello and welcome to your news and features electronic magazine that centers on the different facets of motoring. Now on its 31st year, this is Motoring Today. I'm Butch Gamboa.
As a coach, you don't define yourself in terms of championships you've won. What happens beyond the trophies? You have to move forward, grow, and get better. Life is all about taking shots, and I want these kids to at least have the courage to take that shot so they can grow, learn, be compassionate, and have the heart of a champion.
Combination of business and the good life. Business and Leisure now airs every Friday evening at 10 o'clock. Business and Leisure, your weekly business and lifestyle TV magazine, features the week's most interesting business developments, the movers and shakers of Philippine business, the diplomatic community, and the latest in the world of leisure. Is hosted by Philippine star business and lifestyle columnist and veteran broadcaster Ray Butch Gamboa. Business and Leisure is all about business and the good life. It airs every Friday evening at 10 o'clock here on Solar Sports.
When you sweat to be sweet and you clean car seat, it's love. When you try to look cool but you look like a fool, it's love. It's love. It's love.
Show your love with the new features of the all-new Innova. Love the journey.
As usual, we start off this week's edition with the latest news and developments in the country's transportation and traffic management. It seems like Christmas came early for the motorists, commuters, and business owners in San Fernando, Pampanga, as the NLEX Corporation opens the improved and enhanced San Fernando Interchange. The NLEX Corporation, together with officials from the local government of Pampanga, recently marked the opening of the San Fernando Interchange. According to the NLEX Corporation, they enhanced the capacity of the San Fernando Interchange to ease mounting traffic issues within the vicinity of SM San Fernando and Robinson's Malls, and to match the progress in one of the busiest tollway interchanges.
This is a project that we undertook in collaboration with business and political leaders of Pampanga. We upgraded the interchange. We increased its capacity because there was congestion in the interchange before. No? So we needed to do something to make sure that the interchange will be able to facilitate efficient flow of trade and commerce in this part of Pampanga.
Additionally, 2 new bridges crossing the NLEX were built to function as separate carriageways, and the interchange ramps were widened to 4 lanes in each direction.
The big improvements here included the widening of the bridge itself, and then we also fixed the traffic at the intersection. Previously there were two big roundabouts in both the north and south sections of the interchange. We replaced the roundabouts with signalized traffic lights. So that improved the traffic flow within the intersection.
The NLEX Corporation says that the enhanced San Fernando interchange will decongest the area and help further accelerate the growth of trade and commerce in Pampanga's capital city. This enhancement that's been done with the San Fernando interchange will surely serve as a big help, especially that the holiday season is fast approaching. Meanwhile, to address the expected increase in traffic congestion due to the approaching holiday season, the Metropolitan Manila Development Authority, or MMDA, will go back to basics and fully enforce age-old rules regarding the two special lanes along EDSA. The MMDA recently announced that they will be stricter on drivers violating the rules on the use of the Public Utility Vehicle or PUV yellow lanes and the motorcycle blue lane. According to the agency, PUVs are permitted to swerve outside the yellow lane, while private motorists may only enter the yellow lane 100 meters before they turn right out of EDSA. The MMDA adds that city buses must use the outermost lane of EDSA to load and unload passengers, while the second lane from the sidewalk is exclusively for provincial and point-to-point buses. No public utility bus will be allowed to load and or unload while on that second lane. As for the motorcycle lane, the MMDA also recently began the stricter implementation of its use. Riders may take the leftmost lane of EDSA but only for overtaking maneuvers. The MMDA and even other traffic management agencies are doing their best to prepare for the traffic situation once the holiday season hits. Now it's time for the PUVs, motorists, and the commuting public to comply. Continuing, a project that is among the 5 big-ticket infrastructure projects that the Department of Transportation will inaugurate next year is the country's first intermodal transport terminal that will redefine commuters' bus riding and terminal experience. The DOTR recently conducted a progress briefing and inspection of the Southwest Integrated Terminal Exchange, or SWITEX, which is currently being built in a 4-hectare land in Parañaque. According to the department, it will provide seamless interconnectivity of the different modes of transportation from the neighboring provinces south of Metro Manila.
Basically, ito as I've said earlier, may seamless connectivity between routes, between the provincial routes and the city routes. I'm referring to the buses.
Additionally, according to the DOTR, the SWITEX was designed to resemble an airport terminal with multi-level platforms. It will have passenger terminal buildings, embarkation and disembarkation bays, staging bays, ticketing and baggage handling facilities, and park ride facilities.
The structure is like an airport, but instead of an airplane, passengers will get to board and transfer to their preferred ride, may it be city bus, train, UV Express, or jeepney.
Aside from this, the department says that catching a bus is also made easier with the online bus ticketing system, an intuitive online and on-site booking and ticketing system. Buses will likewise be equipped with ultra-high frequency or UHF tag for efficient managing, tracking, and monitoring inside the terminal premises.
Marami din po tayo introduce na high-tech systems such as the automated ticketing system that accepts different modes of payment facilities.
The department says that the 3 billion peso terminal will be completed in April 2018 and will be operational by the second quarter. The terminal will be the first among several terminals that will be built around the peripheries of Metro Manila. The strategic location will also maximize road usage and reduce the number of PUVs plying busy road networks such as EDSA, particularly Baclaran and Taft areas. And finally, with the government now in charge of maintaining the Metro Rail Transit Line 3 or MRT3, the DOTR has assured the commuting public that it would improve the efficiency of the country's busiest train system within 3 to 6 months. The DOTR recently terminated its 3-year maintenance contract with Busan Universal Rail Incorporated, or BURI, for its poor performance and failure to put in operation reliable and efficient trains, according to the department. However, to ensure that MRT3 operations would not be affected, a transition team headed by the MRT3 Director for Operations was formed by the DOTR. According to the DOTR, the team is composed of BURI technical personnel who would be absorbed by the MRT3 since their roles are vital in maintenance works. Apart from the current staff, the Philippine National Railways and Light Rail Transit Authority would also join the team to ensure a smooth transition. The DOTR promises to improve the MRT3 and make it safer and reliable in 3 to 6 months. The whole process is expected to be hard, and the government promises to complete the transition in time nevertheless. 3 to 6 months from now, we hope to see a better MRT3 system. Those are the transportation and traffic management updates for this week. Motoring Today now takes a short break.
For those who command respect. For those unrivaled in their field. For those who see the world differently. For you. The bigger, better, faster, stronger, all-new Fortuner. Own your world.
Autofocus is the automobile show on Solar Sports every Thursday evening at 10 o'clock. That's exclusively about the automobile and the automotive industry. Autofocus, the Philippine motor show on television, features car reviews, head-to-head comparisons of different automobile models available in the market, as well as the latest auto industry news and developments. It also spotlights the latest car models from around the world and everything else you need to know about the automobile. Autofocus airs every Thursday evening at 10 o'clock with veteran TV host and Philippine Star motoring columnist Ray Butch Gamboa here on Solar Sports.
Welcome back. In line with Motoring Today's lifelong commitment to promote road safety, here are this week's road safety tips in cooperation with Toyota Motor Philippines.
Hello everyone and welcome to Motoring Today's Young Street Smarts Club. This is brought to you through the courtesy of Toyota Motor Philippines and the Toyota Foundation. My name is Susie of Magic 89.9. Muling nagbibigay sa inyo ng simpleng tips on how to use our roads properly and safely.
As seen on the animation, you should always keep right when plying on roads with a double solid yellow line or else maaari kang maaksidente. Kadalasang makikita ang double solid yellow line sa mga tulay at mga blind curves. If you are on a double solid yellow line, huwag mag-overtake o mag-counterflow. Stay on your lane to ensure safety.
Until the next time here on Motoring Today's Young Street Smarts portion, where you can learn how to be safe while on the road as a pedestrian, commuter, biker, or a driver. This is Susie of Magic 89.9, reminding you to always be a safe and responsible road user.
Continuing with this week's edition of Motoring Today, let's now focus on proper driver's demeanor, especially for those driving PUVs. From Mitsubishi Motors Philippines, here now is this week's Payong Chopper.
Payong chopper lang kaibigan, ako po si Harris. Isa po ang kapwa ninyo chopper. Baka di nyo alam, ang paninigarilyo ay matagal nang ipinagbabawal sa mga pampublikong sasakyan.
Respeto na lang po sa ating mga pasahero, lalo na sa mga di naninigarilyo na sakay mo. Kung ang mga pasahero ay di pwedeng manigarilyo, lalo na sigurong bawal manigarilyo ang nagmamaneho. Ang usok na dulot ng sigarilyo mo ay puwerhisyo sa tao nakakalanghap nito. Kapag naninigarilyo ang driver, wala ang atensyon niya sa pagmamaneho. Baka di mo mamalayan, wala na pala sa direksyon ang pagmamaneho.
Kaya sundin ang batas na ito para makaiwas makaperwisyo. Ito po si Harris Morales, Payong Chopper lang kaibigan. Mula sa isang kapwa niyo chopper.
Happiness. Happiness times 7. The all-new Honda Mobilio. Ease of use. Flexible interior for your various needs. Convenient features. Advanced technology. Powerful engine. Fuel efficient for a smooth journey. And sleek design for you. The all-new Honda Mobilio.
Your weekly window to the world of business and guide to the good life can now be watched online. Just click on businessandleisure.ph and watch this week's show and other past episodes of Business and Leisure at your most convenient time of the day. Business and Leisure is now on the web. Watch it anytime.
Think you're tough? Do you dare to go off-road or off-key? Do you use your great power with great control? With the new Isuzu D-Max, you're tough enough to be unstoppable. And you're tough enough to be right back. Isuzu D-Max, tough enough for anything.
Welcome back to Motoring Today. Motorsports News is next, courtesy of Honda Cars Philippines.
In Formula One news, the final round of the 2017 season, the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, takes place this weekend at the Yas Marina circuit. 55 laps at twilight on the 5.554-kilometer circuit with corners that don't allow drivers to find a good rhythm. with the championships already decided interest centers around fight for rankings that aren't all that decided, including the fight for second between Sebastian Vettel of Ferrari and Valtteri Bottas, although the German leads the Finn by a good 22 points. The battle for fourth, however, is tighter between Daniel Ricciardo of Red Bull and Kimi Räikkönen of Ferrari, with the Australian with an advantage of just 7 points over the other Finn. These should make the fight for the win and podium places all the more exciting in Abu Dhabi this weekend. But it may be the heated fight for sixth place in the Constructors' Championship among Toro Rosso, Renault, and Haas that would add spice to the twilight race in the desert. Only 6 points covers the three, with Toro Rosso having the slightest of advantage in sixth place with 53 points, Renault with 49 and Haas with 47. All three teams have expressed a strong desire to finish the year on a high note by clinching sixth. In World Rally Championship news, Thierry Neuville ended Hyundai Motorsports season on a high note by winning Rally Australia, the last round of the 2017 season, while securing second overall in the Drivers' Championship standings. Neuville overcame muddy stages on the last day from torrential rains and stiff challenge from Otanak of M Sport and Jari Matti Latvala of Toyota Gazoo Racing. But Latvala crashed in the live TV power stage to hand over second place of Tanak. Latvala's crash also promoted Hayden Patton of Hyundai's to third place. Neuville took full advantage of teammate Andreas Mikkelsen's misfortune, hitting a bank and puncturing two tires while leading the rally. The win raises Neuville's victory total for the year to 4, but this was just enough to earn him second overall for the year behind Sebastian Ogier of M Sport, who had already clinched his 5th driver's title last month. Ogier finished his solid championship season in 4th, hampered by gear shift problems. In MotoGP news, newly crowned 2017 champion Marc Marquez of Repsol Honda showed he wasn't going to rest on his laurels anytime soon by topping the 2-day official testing in Valencia. The 4-time MotoGP champion set his fastest lap on the second day of testing at the Valencia track, a 1-minute 30.33 second lap that was nearly half a second faster than the time set by teammate Dani Pedrosa. Third fastest on the second day of official was 2017 Rookie of the Year Johan Zarco of Monster Yamaha Tech 3 while testing the 2017 M1, setting a time of 1 minute 30.439 of a second slower than Pedrosa. Maverick Vinales of Movistar Yamaha was fastest during the first day of testing, turning in a minute 30.189 second lap time. Zarco was second fastest during first day of test, just 0.2 of a second slower than Maverick. Marquez was third fastest during the first day of tests with a 1 minute 30.501 second lap time. Repsol Honda riders spent the 2-day tests checking out the 2018 bike and then testing new parts on the 2017 bike, with which Honda won the Triple Crown this year.
Think you're tough? Do you dare to go off-road or off-key? Do you use your great power with great control? With the new Isuzu D-Max, you're tough enough to be unstoppable. And you're tough enough to be right back. Isuzu D-Max, tough enough for anything.
Calling all automobile enthusiasts. Autofocus.com.ph is exclusive to the automobile, where you'll find reviews on the latest brand new car models, together with their head-to-head comparisons. It has the detailed specs of car models available in the country and their latest SRPs and special promos, together with the latest auto industry news and developments like car launches and test drives. Autofocus.com.ph is all about automobiles. Click on.
to be sweet and you clean pa her seat. It's love. When you try to look cool, but you look like a fool. It's love. It's love. It's love.
Show your love with the new features of the all-new Innova. Love the journey.
Welcome back to the longest-running electronic motoring magazine. On Motoring Today, vehicle maintenance is next. A vehicle without its oil in good condition could cost you trouble and a lot of money. In this week's Auto Care Clinic, courtesy of Isuzu Philippines Corporation, learn how to avoid these disturbances and learn the importance of regular oil change.
Kapag malinis ang langis ng inyong sasakyan, madulas ang pagtakbo ng mga cylinder, valve, camshaft at lahat ng moving parts sa loob ng makina. Kapag madumi na ang langis, masasabing mabigat ang takbo ng makina. Ang regular oil change ay ginagawa bawat 5,000 kilometro o 6 na buwan, alin ang mauna. Sa mga ilang sasakyan, maaaring mas maaga o mas malaki ang service interval. Huwag nating papabayaan lumampas dito dahil bukod pa sa lalong dumurumi ang langis, unti-unti itong nauubos dahil nasusunog ito sa loob at ang makinang nauubusan ng langis ay masisira. Mabilis lang magpa-oil change. Bukod sa ilang litro ng langis, papalitan din ang inyong oil filter. Magandang ideya na rin na gamitan ng tinatawag na engine flush bago ilagay ang bagong langis. Ang engine flush ay likido na nagtatanggal ng dumi sa loob ng makina na naiiwan ng lumang langis. Habang maraming tatak ng langis sa mapagpipilian, kailangan mo lang siguraduhin na ang grado ng langis na mapili mo ay sapat sa specification ng iyong makina. Huwag na huwag maglagay ng langis na panggasolina sa diesel na makina dahil iba ang kailangan nito. Bukod sa pagsunod sa regular na oil change schedule, gawin mo na ring ugali na tignan ang kondisyon ng iyong langis bawat linggo. Malalaman ang kondisyon nito sa pamamaraan ng tinatawag na dipstick. Pagkahila mo nito sa makina, ipahid muna ito sa malinis na basahan. Ipasok ulit. Tapos ilabas mo para makita ang tunay na level ng iyong langis. Kapag mababa na, baka kailangan mong dagdagan ng langis. Tingnan mo rin ang ilalim na sasakyan kung may tulo ito dahil ang normal na driving ay hindi dapat nakakabawas ng langis. Bukod sa level ng langis, tignan mo rin ang kulay nito. Ang langis ay dapat medyo dilaw at translucent. Kapag maitim na ito at malapot, sign po ito na marumi na ang langis at kailangan palitan kaagad.
Remember to always check your oil condition and then change it when you need to. Until next week here on our Auto Care Clinic from Isuzu Philippines Corporation. Let's now take a look at what's happening in the local auto industry.
In line with the recent introduction of the all-new Vitara, Suzuki took select members of the motoring media to San Fernando, La Union to have a first-hand driving experience with this new model.
We want to make our media friend understand the total package of subcompact SUV Vitara performances, including acceleration, braking, handling, designing, everything. This is a subcompact SUV vehicle, so which is our not only a first time, but we decided to bring because before we have a model whose name is SX4. Engine size was 1.6 petrol. So unfortunately, this one already phased out, but there are still many inquiries in our dealership. Therefore, we decide to bring Vitara as a subcompact SUV look. So I hope market will accept this concept and choose this vehicle for their for daily life.
Suzuki showcased the reliability of the innovative features of the all-new Vitara by taking on the stretches of some of the country's major expressways, as well as the nearby provinces all the way to Porto Point, La Union. Also, during the event, Suzuki prepared treats and contests for the guests that featured the all-new Vitara.
Thank you for choosing our vehicle of Suzuki. So this time we are happy to launch our new model Vitara in our market in the Philippines. Now display our test drive unit is ready in our authorized dealership. So please come to our authorized dealership and let's have a test drive to taste. Maraming salamat po.
Mazda Philippines recently staged the Jinbei Tai Academy, a public test drive activity held at the Bonifacio Global City in Taguig.
Jinbei Tai is the Mazda language for horse and rider as one. So they use this analogy of driving a Mazda or a Mazda car is like a rider and a horse as one. Being intuitive, you don't have to talk very much, and the cars will do exactly what you do. So that's how Mazda engineered the cars. We call it Jinbei Tai. We are bringing the Jinbei Tai Academy in Japan into Philippines. We have sent several of our trainers over to Japan to be trained. So it's quite extensive. It's a 2-week training that was in Japan, and they do it every day. And so the trainers are now in here. We invite the customers in for this weekend to come and try all the Mazda vehicle, which is now all new with GVC. So that's what this weekend's about.
The Jinbei Tai Academy showcased the latest Mazda Sky Active models, which took on the specially designed Jinbei Tai course. Mazda's crossover lineup also made its test drive debut with the all-new CX-9 7-seater, the all-new CX-5 compact, and the refreshed 2018 CX-3 subcompact crossover on hand for customers to feel and experience.
The overall objective is to be able to, the engineers spend so much effort and time on engineering the cars. The pedals of the vehicle, the seating position, the ergonomics of the car, and how they drive it. So there is something that we want to share about how Mazda intends to show how people need to drive. And a lot of people say they drive a Mazda, you don't get tired.
Aside from the informative test drive sessions, customers also learned from Mazda Japan-trained Jinbei Tai instructors about each vehicle's design innovations that contribute to deliver the signature Mazda driving experience. In line with Prestone's 90th anniversary, the brand recently launched the Anak ng Mekaniko Scholarship Program to pay tribute to the unsung heroes of the automotive industry. According to Prestone, the scholarship program aims to support the automotive repair and maintenance services sector in the Philippines by providing free college education to chosen children of local auto mechanics.
Prestone is launching the Anak ng Mekaniko Scholarship Program. It is meant to give a scholarship to the sons or daughters, mga anak ng mekaniko. The mechanics have always been Prestone's most loyal consumers or endorsers of the brand. And our mechanics, ang mekaniko ng Pilipinas, ay highly trusted by our consumers. When a car owner drives to the mechanic shop, she or he will generally trust the mechanic as to what to do with the car. So the same trust we want to give back because our mechanics have been really promoting or endorsing our brand because they know it's a quality brand, Prestone. So now it's our turn to give them back an opportunity for their children to be a scholar of Prestone.
Anak ng Mekaniko Scholarship Program is open to all high school graduates, graduating senior high school students, passers of the Alternative Learning System or Philippine Education Placement Test, as well as those who want to go back to complete their college education. A total of 9 scholars will be granted a full scholarship to a 4-year course of their choice at any STI college branch.
All they have to do is submit an essay, provide a proof of employment or a barangay certificate that they are indeed an auto mechanic by profession, and then they would have to submit that essay to our designated address, so the contact details are provided, and that there's an application form, and that essay is is evaluated by ourselves and our partners, so that we would make sure that these students are deserving. Also has a really drive to make a difference in their lives and the lives of their families.
So we invite everyone, our mechanics who have children who are going to the university or the college in the next school year, to join our Anak ng Mekaniko Scholarship Program. For those of you who know any mechanic with qualified children, please invite them to join and watch for the news brought to you by our media partners, including Sunshine TV.
Motor of the Day now brings you our Car of the Week on Showcase, courtesy of Prudential Guarantee. Volkswagen is out to change our perception of the Tiguan. Once an oddly sized, oddly priced, compact crossover, the all-new 2017 Tiguan finally vies for mainstream success. Building on the strengths of the previous model, it now offers more space, a classier feel, and improved efficiency. The remaining question is, are you ready to drive bold? Let's see in this week's Showcase. If styling is the main consideration, then by all means the Tiguan has hit the mark. Ushering a new styling language for Volkswagen SUVs, it's boxier and crispier than ever before. It successfully plays on subtlety, going for long, purposeful lines and angular geometric styling down to the side mirrors and 18-inch alloy wheels. Aside from the timeless shape, the Tiguan also has hidden gems sprinkled around, such as full LED headlamps and taillights. Like its restrained exterior, the Tiguan's interior isn't the most exciting one in the business. Nonetheless, it's typical Volkswagen, so there are plenty of soft-touch plastics and controls that work with reassuring precision. Getting comfortable is easy too, with plenty of adjustment from the steering wheel and seats. Even the pedals are well placed, perfect for people who do long drives on a regular basis. Those who prefer a high-set driving position will appreciate the Tiguan. Despite being slightly lower compared to its predecessor, the seats are actually mounted higher, allowing for excellent front visibility and commanding view of the traffic. While the Tiguan looks small outside, there's a surprising amount of room for everyone inside. It even has a 3-zone climate control that boasts comfort levels further, while numerous cubby holes, including a cooled globe box and airplane-style flip-up tables, ups its practicality as a family car. And on the subject of practicality, Volkswagen has successfully worked on the Tiguan's biggest weakness by boosting the luggage space. Though its cargo capacity is generous as it is, it's mighty flexible too, with the rear seats folding in a 40-20-40 split. And get this, even the front passenger seats folds forward, enabling it to accommodate long items easily. Under the hood, the 1.4-liter TSI 4-cylinder engine outs 150 horsepower and 250 Nm of torque. These numbers are perfectly suited especially for driving in the city. It does need a bit more coaxing while overtaking, but it's more enough up to the task of pushing this compact crossover around. Plus, the Tiguan is generally good to drive. It feels more like a hatchback with controlled body roll and good levels of grip. It may not be as agile as higher-end German crossover, but it can compete with most Japanese and all Korean crossovers. It seems the 2017 Volkswagen Tiguan has most of the ingredients needed for success. It's leagues better than the old one and could very well be one of the best compact crossovers. Though the 2.0 259 million peso price tag may seem a bit prohibitive, it's a great choice for those looking for an affordable German crossover. And that's our featured vehicle this week on Showcase, brought to you by Prudential Guarantee.
Drive worry-free with Prudential Guarantee's auto insurance program with a free 24-hour nationwide roadside assistance included with your comprehensive auto insurance. Rest assured, we'll take care of you and your car wherever you are. Prudential Guarantee's auto insurance program, 100% worry-free driving.
Teng, ang package.
Ma'am, sabi ng Air 21 on the road na.
Ano, Teng? Ang package.
Ma'am, sabi ng Air 21 na receive na.
Okay, very good.
Basta padala, sagot ka ng Air 21. May real-time delivery updates via text para worry-free ka.
Teng, ang package, napadala mo na?
Yes, ma'am. Sa Air 21.
Sa Air 21, sagot ko, padala mo.
Happiness. Happiness times 7. The all-new Honda Mobilio. Ease of use. Flexible interior for your various needs. Convenient features. Advanced technology. Powerful engine. Fuel efficient for a smooth journey. And sleek design for you. The all-new Honda Mobilio.
What's your front page?
This is my front page. This is my front page.
This is my front page. This is my front page.
The Philippine Star. What's your front page?
The power of Strada. It's your sport truck.
Beauty and wellness should never be compromised. Nessa Stilia at Shaw Boulevard. Libertad Street. And Del Monte Avenue, Quezon City. Ness Astilia, the complete beauty consultant.
For those who command respect. For those unrivaled in their field. For those who see the world differently. For you. The bigger, better, faster, stronger, all-new Fortuner. Own your world.
Welcome back to Motoring Today, and right now we have our Motoring Forum, brought to you by Suzuki Philippines. Here on Motoring Today's Motoring Forum, we are committed to give you insights on the frequently asked questions regarding different motoring and traffic situations. This week we'll highlight the Metropolitan Manila Development Authority, or MMDA's proper procedure of citing traffic violations. The MMDA says that their enforcers are trained when it comes to apprehending traffic violators. The agency adds that there are a number of training and examinations that the enforcers must undergo before being given tickets, which they will be using for citing violations. Let's hear it from Mr. Bong Nebrija, MMDA Supervising Operations Head.
All our enforcers are trained, especially if you get your ticket, if the enforcer will be issued the ticket, right, that he will be using for apprehending violators, you will undergo a training, right? A training, and you will undergo examination, that you need to pass the examination even before you can be issued a ticket, right? So in the training, they are taught on how to apprehend, and nandiyan na yung courtesy.
The MMDA also shares the standard operating procedure that the enforcers are following when apprehending violators.
For example, okay, I saw a motorist for moving, beating a red light, and I will be on the other side of the road. I will be flagging him down, right? Flag him down. Then the motorist needs to stop the vehicle. Then the enforcer will approach him on the driver's side. We ask the motorist to kindly roll down the window so that we could speak and converse properly, so that we could state the violation. So the enforcer will say, "Good morning, sir, ma'am. I'm Enforcer Bong Nebrija. I'm assigned at Southern Traffic Enforcement District. I'm flagging you down for beating the red light. So may I borrow your license?" So you state you greet, state your name, state your station, the district that you belong in, and then you ask for the license politely.
In cases wherein motorists refuse to be apprehended for violating, the MMDA says that the enforcer will still make sure that the apprehension is consummated and the motorist is given a ticket. For motorists, here's what you should do if you think that you have been wrongly cited by the enforcer, according to Mr. Nebrija.
So one of the arguments that we're facing is one, doesn't want to believe that the citation is legit. Ito, we have the avenue to address this matter through our Traffic Adjudication Division. You do not need to argue with our enforcer. If you think that you are wrongly cited, you can proceed here and file a complaint. Okay? That's how to resolve it. It is not resolved in the street.
On the other hand, the agency says that they likewise discipline enforcers who commit mistakes during citation.
We find out that the enforcer intentionally or unintentionally made a mistake in citing you, then appropriate disciplinary action will be dealt with, and the citation will be cancelled in favor of the motorist.
The MMDA reminds the motoring public to cooperate with the enforcer when apprehended. According to the agency, motorists have the right to go to their respective offices to file a report, and the official will gladly cater to them. That was Mr. Bong Nebrija, Supervising Operations Head of the MMDA, explaining the MMDA's proper procedure of citing traffic violations. Our guest this week on Motoring Today's Motoring Forum, courtesy of Suzuki Philippines. Up next is our segment that dwells on the wide array of motoring problems, not only within the metro but all over the country as well. This is where we present these problems referred to us or we ourselves see and hope to fully find solutions for.
Welcome to our public service segment here on Motoring Today. This week, our motoring concern is familiar to most of you flying along Shaw Boulevard in Mandaluyong City. Specifically, this is located at the foot of Shaw Boulevard flyover. This is the unending problem with the illegal loading and unloading bay. We have raised this issue to the traffic authorities of Mandaluyong City and they said that they couldn't monitor the said area 24/7. We will ask them once again about the long-term solution they can come up to totally clear this area of PUVs that are illegally loading and unloading passengers.
Should you yourself encounter any motoring problems that need immediate attention, please feel free to contact us. See the details being flashed on the screen right now. And that's the week that was in motoring. Thank you for joining us. Also, don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Until next week here on Motoring Today, now in its 31st year of continuing service to the general motoring public with a lifelong commitment to promote road safety. I'm Butch Gamboa. Happy motoring.